Okay, so watching Pete Hegseth bluster around on this stage in front of military generals and officers was unsettling to say the least. So I just want to remind you that he himself is unqualified for the position that he is in. He has had minimal experience for this position. He has allegations of sexual assault against him, allegations of abuse for which he has had to make a settlement. He has had reports of frequent intoxication, reports of financial mismanagement. So the only reason that he is in the position that he is in is because he is a yes man for Donald Trump. And he comes from a church background led by an authoritarian cult leader named Doug Wilson. So he's very familiar with the idea of you just do what dear leader says. You just bend your knee to them. And so he was setting the stage for that today in his speech. What is so unsettling about this too is that misogyny, sexual assault, mistreatment of women, the abuse that allegations that are surrounding this person and the church that he comes out of, those are so familiar in this style of Christianity, which really isn't Christianity at all, that they are not disqualifiers. They weren't disqualifiers for Donald Trump. They weren't disqualifiers for Pete Hegseth. And so that really tells you that this is a facade going forward that wants political power for white men. And so they have to put forward that they're doing it for God, but it's not rooted and grounded in the heart of Christ. It's not true biblical Christianity. And I also want to remind you that Mark Milley, General James Mattis, Dan Coates, Rex Tillerson, Mike Pence, and so many others have come out to say that they would never work with Donald Trump again because after working with him, they understood that he is a dangerous authoritarian. He is only after his own elevation. He just wants to rule. He does not care about Christianity except to the degree that he can manipulate evangelicals. So the whole thing reminds me of Matthew 23:15. It says, "Woe to you, experts in the law, and you Pharisees, hypocrites! You cross land and sea to make one convert, and when you get one, you make him twice as much a child of hell as yourselves." It is time for leaders and pastors in the church in America to disengage from Donald Trump. You should be warning your sheep away from him, not toward him. This is not a movement that is born out of the heart of Christ. This is a movement that is being born out of men's own egos and their willingness to partner with corruption for political power.